Welcome to this week's film. We are Michael and Acacia, and over 1 month ago we purchased this panel van.
With only 3 days to temporarily kit out the van, we hit the road for the next 2 months.
Subscribe to follow us along as we figure out life on the road full time as we travel across South Africa.
As you may know, last week we were on the west coast camping along the beach, but this week we found ourselves in the Cederberg mountain area.
Uncovering hidden campsites, hiking the mountains, finding waterfalls, and enjoying every sunset.
We woke up to a misty morning at camp, located at the foot of the Skuweberg mountain in the kouebokke veld. We spent the morning catching up on work, then decided to head out for lunch.
We did a short 30-minute hike up the mountains where we found huge boulders emerging out the ground, with viewpoints overlooking camp and the surrounding farm.
As we climbed higher, we found a spot to sit, taking in the sounds, views, and some food.
One of our favorite things about this lifestyle is that when we have free time, we get to explore different backyards and landscapes like this one.
We then headed back down to camp, where we give you more insight on our van layout plans and ideas.
I'm going to give you a little bit more insight as to what we're planning to do with this van. So first of all, we want to try get some bunk windows put in here on either side of the bed, so when we're lying in bed we can see out the windows. Then on our back doors we want to get 2 hinges built on so we can have our spare wheel attached to the back door. This way we can also store our bicycles on here. Also on this side we're wanting to put a ladder to access the roof, which we're wanting to put a full deck with our solar panels that are going to be powering the house. Under here is going to be our so-called garage, where we're going to be storing our electricity, our batteries, our water tank, and our toys that we're going to be traveling with. And now Acacia is going to show you the inside of the van.
The first thing that we would love is to change this into a swivel seat so that we have access through into the cab. This fridge is going to be covered to make a seat, and it'll slide out to access the food. Over here is going to be our cooking station. We're going to have a 2 gas cooker burner, as well as a sink and running water and all those things. This is going to remain a fixed bed, however we might lift it slightly. Up here we're going to have cabinets for all of our clothes as well as food. Our plans will be implemented in February when we go up to Cedarburg, and we'll be completing all the renovations into a tiny off-grid home.
Good morning guys, we woke up to a nice hot morning. We're going to be packing up camp as we're moving today, and then after that we're going to be heading to a little swimming hole that's just on this camp. After a dip in the fresh mountain water, we hit the road again. We even went up the Middelburg Pass, reaching 1.7 kilometers high. This was one of the most scenic and scariest drives in our van yet. Would have been a breeze in the Jimny.
Our next camp was situated just outside Citrusdale at the top of the mountain overlooking the valley down below.
We did some work, cooked up some dinner, and enjoyed the sunset over the valley as the skies turned pink.
Before getting the day started. Down the valley we'd been overlooking en route to 22 waterfalls. This campsite runs along the river with the scenic hike up the gorge taking you to 22 waterfalls along the way.
It becomes quite a climb, but the route is well marked out and the ladders to help. The views are so worth it.
We had a stormy sunset that set the sky on fire, lighting everything bright orange.
If you made it this far, we hope you enjoyed our trip through the Cedarburg. We'll definitely be back. See you next Sunday.